Google's efforts to combat misinformation is important because misinformation can have a negative impact on the society. It can undermine trust in institutions, lead to violence, and harm democracy. By developing new tools and initiatives, Google is helping to make the internet a safer and more informed place for everyone. Welcome to VAR India News Hour. Google has recently unveiled 3 new tools to combat online misinformation. Number 1. About this image. This feature, which was initially unveiled earlier in 2023 and is now available globally to English-speaking users through Google search, provides information about images, including their history, descriptions by users, metadata, and clear indications if an image is generated by AI. Google's AI-generated images are also clearly labeled. Number 2. Fact Check Explorer. This tool allows journalists to verify images by tapping into information from independent organizations. Number 3. AI-generated source descriptions within the search generative experience. This feature provides original sources and insights from reputable publications which are accessible through the More About This page section in search results. Google's new tools that are going to combat online misinformation are a welcome step in the fight against this growing problem. However, it is important to be realistic about their potential impacts. On the one hand, these tools have the potential to make it more difficult for misinformation to spread online. For example, the About This image feature can help users to identify and avoid manipulated images, while the Fact Check Explorer tool can help journalists to verify the accuracy of information. On the other hand, it is important to note that misinformation spreaders are constantly developing new tactics to evade detection. For example, they may use deepfakes to create fake videos or images, or they may use social media bots to spread misinformation on a large scale. As a result, it is unlikely that Google's tools will be able to completely eliminate misinformation from the internet. However, they can play an important role in making it more difficult for misinformation to spread and in helping users to identify and avoid it. In addition to Google's tools, there are a number of other things that can be done to combat online misinformation. For example, social media platforms can do more to remove misinformation from their sites, and governments can pass laws to make it illegal to spread misinformation. Ultimately, the fight against online misinformation is a complex one that will require a coordinated effort from all stakeholders. Let's look into today's headlines. Government to launch software to detect dark patterns used by firms on internet. The Union government will launch the first software to detect dark patterns on the internet. These are tricks tech companies use to get users to click features that benefit the company, Consumer Affairs Secretary Rohit Kumar Singh said. The Consumer Affairs Ministry, in collaboration with Indian Institute of Technology Banaras Hindu University, has launched a 4-stage hackathon to build an open-source software that will be available as a freely downloadable browser extension. Tata XLC's Neuron Autonomous Network platform to revolutionize the telecom industry. Tata XLC is revolutionizing the telecommunications industry with its Neuron Autonomous Network platform. Empowering operators to build business intent-driven networks, the solution powers the deployment and operation of the world's largest and most advanced 4G and 5G and fixed networks. The Neuron platform consists of Neuron Telco Cloud and Neuron Dark NOC along with the power of AI ML to construct autonomous cloud-native networks for operators. Xiaomi rolls out its new operating system, HyperOS. Xiaomi has announced HyperOS, which will replace its over a decade-old MIUI. According to the company, the human-centric OS will power its ecosystem of personal devices, that is, smartphones, cars, and home products. Over the course of 13 years, Xiaomi has grown significantly, attracting 1.175 billion users across the world. Xiaomi began the development of a new operating system in 2017 with the goal of unifying all ecosystem devices into a single integrated system. Instagram to soon show short selfie videos on top of DMs. Instagram is experimenting with a new way to spice up notes. Instead of just a profile photo or notes, users will soon see fleeting selfie videos that will loop endlessly on top of messages. The demo of the feature shared shows a livelier DMs section with a bunch of tiny videos auto-playing on the top of messages. The Notes feature apparently seems to be quite popular. India to host World Telecommunication Standardization Assembly in 2024. Minister of Electronics and Information Technology Ashwini Vaishnaw said that India will host the World Telecommunication Standardization Assembly next year in a bid to advance 5G and 6G networks in the country. Vaishnaw said that the WTSA is the governing conference of the ITU standardization sector, one of the three world conferences of the International Telecommunication Union and part of the United Nations system. The conference is held every 4 years. That's all for now. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to Bar India magazine. You can download the Bar India app from Google Play Store and Apple App Store for more news and updates. Stay tuned. Thank you.